Anchor family, Pastor Christy here. I am with Lee. He's our board chair, and Pastor Wade. And we're all just sitting here in the living room at the office talking about Wade's upcoming sabbatical and how excited we are to be able to offer him this time in preparation for what is going to be an amazing fall. We have so much coming up with launch and all of our different ministries. Now is the perfect time. So again, I know I'm excited. Wade, what are you excited about?
Yeah, I'm actually really super excited. I'm excited to celebrate. There's been a lot that God has been doing over the last 2.5 years, and when you're caught in the moment of it, it's hard to take time to celebrate because things have been going so well. And to have this time to take a breath and to celebrate, I think that's something that I try to encourage others to do, but then I found that I was having a harder time doing that just because there's so many great things going on. So I'm looking forward to celebrating, and part of that is with the journaling part, to record all the things that God has been doing and what He will continue to do. I'm super excited about that. I'm also super excited about just taking time to just give God credit for everything, not only that He has done, but what He will do. Because I say all the time that, that we're shaking the gates of hell, causing heaven to rejoice and change lives, and I want to continue to be attentive to that. And then really I'm excited about the preparation, because all this is preparation for all that God has been doing and will continue to do, and I want to be fully invested and spiritually fit and aware of what the Lord is doing so I can lead the church well and have fun with everyone else who's having fun doing it, because it's a really exciting time to be in the life of the church, and I'm super excited that the church is the type of church that's going to allow me to do this and understands the importance of it. So I'm pretty excited about the whole thing.
Amen.
Yeah.
So I think some of our people may be a little confused about sabbatical in general. Is this a vacation that you're going on? Are you going to be writing a book and you're just going to be working the entire time? Tell us a little bit about what this looks like.
Yeah, that's a great question. Not a lot of us know what a sabbatical is, because most of us don't operate in worlds where sabbaticals happen. So it's a great question. Even if you grew up in church, sabbaticals may not be a part of your world. But a sabbatical is not a vacation, nor is it like a sabbatical that maybe a college professor takes to write a book. It's a time of, I had a pastor friend tell me, and I love this phrase, it's taking time to play and rest in the Lord. It's really a big way to understand what Sabbath means. As pastors, we get the great honor and privilege of being a part of a lot of people's lives in a lot of different ways, both the highs and the lows and the struggles and the mountaintops, and it's a great, great privilege. And a sabbatical is a way for pastors and churches to support their pastors to make sure that we are staying in tune with the Lord. And I can tell you, I've been a pastor for 27 years, and this is the first time that I've taken one, because I kind of fell into the trap of thinking I'm all good. Jesus and I spend time together all the time. And it's great having people around me that go, I think you need to spend a little bit more time with Jesus, in a loving and fun way, because they want me to be super excited and spiritually fit and lead us, in what's happening in the fall. And so it's not something that I was super easily jumping on board with, but now I see the value of it, because I've talked with other people who are super, super good at what they do and are super, super in tune with their walk with Jesus. And I'm like, yeah, I think that's going to be good for me and the church.
Yeah, I know when you told us about sabbatical the first time and what you were going to do that first week, it sounds amazing and terrifying all at the same time, because silence, I know I couldn't do it. So tell us a little bit about that.
That is true. So
thank you.
So the first week, I'll be driving out to New Mexico for a place where pastors can do a retreat. And so it's just me. And so Michelle, my wife, and my kids have been very gracious to say, hey, you need to take this time to go do that. And so I'm going to go, and one, I love West Texas like everybody does. And so West Texas and eastern New Mexico, and drive out there. And then I'm going to spend about 4 days, the plan is to spend about 4 days just in silence. No phone, no electronics, not being tethered to anything. And just trying to be attentive to the Lord. And I'm an introvert by nature, may be surprised by some people, but I'm introverted by nature. And so being alone is really recharging for me. And so I'm super excited about that. And then to be able to come back and figure out, okay, now what's next as the Lord reveals what's going on.
Yeah, I know we're excited to get the entire download when you get back.
All right.
So Lee, what about the board? What's the board excited about?
Well, the main thing is it's looking back at Anchor, and we're less than 3 years old, 2.5 years. That started in October of 22, and the Lord has done some amazing things with Anchor. And I look at us as, I don't call us a new church, I call us a young church, because we've accomplished
That's good.
so much. I feel that we're not new. I mean, we basically stepped up from the beginning, and the things that we've done, and the way the congregation has stepped up, and volunteers, and there's a way to say before, we're a nomadic church. So it takes a lot for us just to put on the Sunday church service. And, everybody has a hand in that. It takes quite a bit. But just like Wade said, this is going to be an opportunity for him to take a breath, take a deep breath, relax, reflect, listen to the Lord, see where the Lord is leading him, because, we've been busy. We've done some very amazing things in this time. But in all this, there's no more pressure than on anyone than our lead pastor. And so this is an opportunity before we really kick it up again in the fall, because we have the land and are getting a little bit more land, and as we get that, well, then it really is a springboard for the next big step, which is the church building.
Yes.
And timing wise, this is kind of a lull. Again, Wade has not had a break, particularly in this time frame. And so this is a time for him to do this. And basically, if this doesn't happen now, who knows when it might happen? Maybe 2 or 3 years for it. Opportunity comes again.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but the board is in full support of this, and so we support it. And we've got a board of 9 members, and so we're all in support of it. And I think it's wonderful and a great opportunity, and we certainly look forward to it. And we're going to miss you.
Yeah.
Stay in that time, but
We definitely are.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that. One of the things that gives me confidence and gives you all, hopefully will give you all confidence, is we have a great church and a great team. We have a great staff and a great board. None of this is a one-person deal. It's all collaborative. I like shared leadership, and we have great leaders in the church who keep things going, when I am not around. And so this would not be happening unless there had been work ahead of time to make sure we had the right leaders in the right place at the right time. And so we have a lot to be thankful for at Anchor. God is doing amazing things.
God is doing amazing things. Now, I think there is one question that is still on the table that everyone has.
Okay.
And that question is, will you be coming back?
I will be coming back.
Good.
And the point of a sabbatical
Yes.
is not to go on it and then never come back. For people who may not be familiar with sabbatical, right? That could be like a knee-jerk because we're uncertain about it. No, this is all with every expectation and hope and dream that the best is yet to come. So the last 2.5 years have been phenomenal. And there's nothing that we can boast about except being a part of what the Lord's doing.
Amen.
And so this is preparation for what the Lord is going to continue to do next. And I'm coming back. And no questions, ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Fantastic. We will be ready to have you back, I know, because in the fall, we are going to be kicking off mission ministry, men's ministry, women's ministry. We are going to hear more about that launching pad becoming a building on land to send us out into the community. So many amazing things are going to take place in the fall. So when you come back, man, you are going to hit the ground running.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, do you have any final words for our family?
Yeah, hey, love y'all. And this is a great church to be a part of. The Lord's doing amazing things. And I love that we all focus on shaking the gates of hell, causing heaven to rejoice and change lives. Thank y'all. Look forward to what's next.
Amen.
Thank you. Yes.
Let's go.